So the party is currently in Avernus, delving into a place known as the Crypt of the Hellriders. The Hellriders are a group of Elturalian soldiers who accompanied Zariel as she descended into Avernus in an attempt to destroy the devils and demons which she truly abhors. This crypt is dedicated to those who died in vain. The spirit that rest here continue to be bound to Zariel's service and have asked that the party help them to be freed. To do this, they must first destroy the parchment with the names of each soldier written in blood. The party has destroyed at least one of those so far. The party also had the privilege of meeting Lord Olanthius, the first commander of the Hellriders and one of Zariel's generals, who, rather than submitting to Asmodeus, the Lord of Hell, decided to end his life after the Hellriders were defeated. Zariel could not allow this to happen, and so Lord Olanthius was raised from the dead and now serves as Zariel's crypt keeper. He is, of course, probably one of the top 5 characters of importance in this story and would definitely know things about Zariel and how the party could deal with her. I'd like to say the party had a very detailed and plot relevant discussion with him, but sorry to disappoint, that was not the case. Majority were too concerned about opening opening Lathander's box and completely ignored Lord Olanthius. Strangely, Nigel, the one person in the group that is most swayed by the thought of treasure, put the chest aside and got some useful information from Lord Olanthius. He suggested that should Zariel's sword be presented to her, she may remember what she is truly fighting for, and that if she does not realize this, Olanthius is willing to come to the party's side should a battle be necessary. Additionally, Olanthius noted that it would be difficult to find Zariel as she is usually in her flying fortress, which rarely stays in one place. That is where we ended. The party opened up Lathander's box and found a good little treasure chest of goodies. And then also, as the party was moving to the room they are in now, Takari noticed there was something strange about a wall near the room of gold and treasure. And that's where we'll start. Anyone have any questions about what happened?
What was in that chest again? I only recall there being a bunch of gold in it.
We had, yes, a bunch of money, 3 diamonds worth 1,000 golds, which was given to Ruin. Those are important because those are used in revival spells like Revivify and Resurrection. You also found a Dawn Stone, a magical item, which has a bunch of spells stored in it.
I got the Dawn Stone, didn't I?
Yeah,
Yes.
you did.
Thought so.
It would be funny if we gave the Dawnstone to Tiny.
Little one.
Little one, yeah.
Duro, can you send me what the Dawn Stone does again?
It is in your journal under items.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Yep. Okay. So I will bring you all to where Takari saw the strange wall.
I'm very observant.
So just here, behind this wall here,
We still have Mahadi.
Yeah, Dad's still up on the screen.
Thank you. You don't like looking at Mahadi?
I love it. I think he's very handsome and attractive. However, I would also like to see where we are.
He's not my real dad.
No, unfortunately not. That's creep.
I'll make sure I tell him that next time I see him.
You do that.
Was it this way, Duro, that the false wall is?
It is right here.
Right. Okay, got it. And it's clearly just a false wall to Takari?
It's strange, definitely. You'll have to investigate it further to see how you would open it.
Yeah, Takari's gonna look at the group and say, "This is something strange here. I'm going to investigate it." I'm just stepping over this body. Don't worry about it.
Yes, it is a sarcophagus.
It's fine. And I'm assuming you just want me to roll investigation.
Yes, please.
Oh, it was almost a 20.
Ew.
So, you know something strange here, but you aren't entirely sure the mechanism which would allow it to be opened.
Ergoth sees you looking. He says, "What you looking at?" And he's gonna try to see what you're looking at.
All right, Takari, roll again with for an advantage.
Oh, okay.
With Ergoth helping you.
Oh, right. Okay, cool. There we go.
Okay, you find
what a good roll.
You find a universe.
a false rock on the wall which has a lever behind it, allowing you to open this door.
Is there anything particularly terrifying that I see beyond this?
You see something familiar. A room filled with parchments and let's see. Let me see my notes for 1 second. Okay. You see parchment and a ritual circle, as well as a cauldron of blood.
Yeah. So just like the other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like the other one. I couldn't find my note for it for some reason to give you an exact description.
I'm gonna reach back to Belgara behind me and like kind of tug at her elbow, and to get her attention to look in here and say, "Well, do you feel like burning this one as well?"
Belgara is going to. Oh yeah, I guess it's kind of the same situation as before. Sorry, it's hard to see at my angle.
Do you want me to have Takari move out of the way?
Yeah, just move like forward one or something. Pop in there.
There you go.
So, 1 second. All right, do what you're doing. Let me look something up.
Belgara looks around the room and says, it does quite look like the other one.
Maybe we shouldn't burn those papers this time.
Maybe we're supposed to.
I could give them a look before burning them to see if they're of any importance. Maybe there's something that we missed before.
Takari, she'll shrug and move further into the room and kind of take point with you. in case anything spooky happens.
I'll guard the door.
Well done.
You're doing great.
So explain to me what your plan is.
I want to look like at the papers basically to see if it's anything important or if I should just do what I did last time.
Okay. Is anyone joining you in this?
I'm in here with her.
I'll take a look at the papers.
Rowan will
Okay.
just step
I
inside the door.
want each of you to roll investigation.
Oh, well done, Bones. Well done.
Okay. It is Ergoth only who recognizes that some of these names are identical to ones he found in the room on the opposite side of this crypt. The ones with the room with the standing. Let me see. What did I call them? I do not remember.
Little guys.
Yeah, the. Anyways, okay. So, Ergoth, you recognize these names were on a.
Oh, you're talking about that room with the walls that had all the names on it?
Yeah, that one.
That
Yeah,
secret room?
the walls with names.
Yeah. I let them know.
Do I notice anything additional?
You do not, actually. It is because of circumstantial knowledge that Ergoth was able to identify that.
Belgara looks to everyone and says, so, what should we do?
Takari, she sort of hems and haws over it and says, well, I think we're meant to burn these and face whatever ghouls come of it. But it is somewhat of a risk.
Is
Well,
there any
then.
reason that we have to?
To release their souls.
They didn't seem to enjoy that last time. Seems like they just wanted to curse us.
No, I suppose not.
I wonder if there's a way we can talk to them without pissing them off. If they even want to be released. What if we take the papers with us, but not burn them?
What point would that serve?
I don't know. Maybe we can throw them out in the middle of a fight and see what happens.
Takari's gonna look at Belvara and ask her if she senses anything, arcane about the papers.
Darrow?
Roll me an Arcana.
Ergo's thinking ghost traps.
Cool.
The digital dice are being kind to me tonight.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, so with the new evidence that Ergoth provided you, you could deduce with your very high arcane roll that if you were to destroy these, and then destroy the wall of names in the other room, then it is you would be able to break the bond which holds the spirits to this crypt.
Belgara studies the papers very closely and says, no, we must burn them. And then we must find this room that Aragoth speaks of, and we must destroy those names too. And only then can we break the bonds and set them free.
Kari nods and she's gonna step out of the room so Belgar can do fire stuff.
Aragoth turns to Ruin and he says, "Hey, you feel like breaking some things?"
No. Do I look like I feel like doing your dirty work? Go break some stuff yourself.
Oh, I thought you'd want to be able to do that. I thought you like ruining things.
Oh, I do. Just not for people.
Grumble,
Okay.
grumble, something, something.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Aragoth is gonna make his way to the room.
You're gonna leave us when we're probably gonna have to fight something here?
Well, somebody's gotta break it.
And we'll probably have to fight something there as well?
Well, why don't we just
Why don't we just do it all together?
Yeah.
I figured if we do it at the same time.
I don't
and
think we
spirits
have to
get
do it at
released,
the
we
same
don't fight
time.
them.
No, we can just wait. It's okay.
Oh no.
Well, okay. We burnt the papers first last time, right?
Yeah, we burnt the
Yeah.
papers.
So how about we all try it the other way and break the stones first? Maybe the ghost will be released, but if we're all there and we have to fight something, then we'll be all
It seems
all
like we
there.
have to do both, regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Duro said. We have to do both.
So, I mean, might as well.
You don't want to try another way that might not release the ghost first?
I mean, we can.
Takari is eager for bloodlust.
Let's just release the ghost.
That's my suggestion. We'll do whatever Bagara says.
Ruin supports the bloodlust.
I know.
Belgara is becoming a little bit overwhelmed with all the like bickering going on around her, and out of frustration she just releases a firebolt from her hand into the room and onto the paper, and then turns around and looks to the party and goes, "I'm sorry, I just can't handle all this arguing." Do you want me to roll for that firebolt, Duro?
No, it's okay.
Okay, I didn't think so. Just double checking.
Just as before, from the smoky remains of the parchment, human-like figures begin to rise and hover above the ritual circle. Do you want me to say their line again?
You
Do
don't
it.
have to. Oh, okay.
Give it to us. Give us the full effect.
You have destroyed the very thing that drove us to madness. Now it is you who will live with our curse.
Ergoth
Thank
is
you, I
going
needed
to
that.
go along with one of his flaws and basically step away and head towards the crypt with the named walls while that happens.
Duro, as they're talking, Nigel puts his hand up, kind of like, and does like the mouthing motion, like yeah, yeah, yeah. Also, is my I'm assuming I'm still riding aloft my water elemental.
Did you guys take a short rest?
Thought we did.
If yes, then no,
No.
because it lasts 1 hour.
Was that an
And-
if-then statement?
Right. I didn't think we took a short rest.
I
But,
thought
okay.
we did, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
We did because we rolled hit dice. I rolled hit dice at the end of last session.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, no water elemental.
Poor Jack, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
yeah, sorry. Wish it lasted longer, but there's the limits. Okay, so go ahead and roll your initiatives. These guys are rolling pretty high. Okay. Ruin, you need to roll yours. Oh, you did, but you didn't end up on my list.
I think I accidentally deselected myself right before. Sorry.
Not bad initiative though.
That's like a nat 20 for me. Seriously.
It really is.
All right, Nigel, you're up.
Okay. So I'm going to move up, and directly in front of me, I believe I should be able to get him with color spray. It's a 15-foot cone in front of me. Does it would that affect green and red from this point?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to cast color spray.
Okay, roll 6 d10s. So this will blind them based on their current hit points. Okay. Unfortunately, you do not blind any of them.
I suck. And then I'm going to disengage and
Okay.
hide.
Yeah, unfortunately, you rolled pretty bad.
Yep, that's the break sometimes.
Oh, buddy.
Would have been pretty good if you did, though.
They were lined up just right.
All right, Takari.
I'm gonna move over. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Spirit Totem literally on top of Belgara.
Woo.
Can I do that with the spirit?
Yes.
Okay. Spirit of the Bear. So everybody who's in this area gets 7 temporary hit points.
Nice.
In advantage to strength checks. If you need it. I don't think we're gonna need it. And I'm gonna pew pew at blue. With advantage for Chow.
Okay, roll your damage.
Yeah. And I'm gonna do it again to blue. Does that second hit?
Yes.
I'm assuming. Okay. And then I'm gonna try and move Reginald as far in as I can. What's his movement rate?
You can move him in. He's
I
got
can
40
move him
feet.
Okay.
I thought he had like
And-
6 feet.
No, he's he has a better movement rate and armor class than Takari,
Sorry,
and
it was
better
a jo-
charisma.
Oh,
It
I'm
was a jo-
chuckling.
a jo-
I'm
it was
on
a
board,
joke.
Nigel.
Okay.
Oh.
Glad somebody got it.
Am I dumb? I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't get your joke. But then Reginald is going to Binding Strike on Red. Kerchow. I don't think that hits.
It does hit, but because it is a ghost, it cannot be grappled.
Does he take the damage?
Yes, that's the important part. Okay, it is their turn, and I... One second.
All right, we're gonna get good rolls tonight, guys.
That is
It's not gonna be like
strange.
last week where
Oh.
I was a fucking bumbling
Never mind.
mess and all my
Hold on.
rolls were garbage. We're gonna have a good night.
Okay, so Red is going to attack Reginald.
Please leave my little boy alone. Oh, fuck.
Okay, he's gonna take 10, and then Blue. Is that blue? No, it's green. It's gonna phase through the wall and appear on the other side next to Reginald, or next to Nigel. Ah, I did it.
It's because they're
Nani?
both so short.
Yes.
Couple spicy little guys.
And I need Nigel and Takari to roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
That's my bad one.
Oh, I don't wanna. Can I roll with advantage?
No.
Damn it.
Okay, you save.
I have advantage on wisdom saving throws against magic. Is this a magic thing?
No, it is an ability of the creature. It is whispering into madness into your mind.
Oh, Yoki?
Okay, you both save. Nice. You do
Not
not
bad.
want to fail this check. So you're both good. It is Ruin's turn.
Ruin is going to slam the butt of his trident on the ground and say, "The power of Umberly compels you," and he's going to channel divinity and turn undead.
Okay. Wisdom saving throws. This will be for red and then blue. I don't think you can see green.
It goes by whether they can see me or whether they can hear me, both.
Okay. And here's green.
I wasn't sure about that, so I looked it up real quick.
Okay, so blue.
What's their CR, Duro? I'm just not familiar with CRs too much. Is it higher than 1?
Yes.
Bummer.
Okay, blue is going to flee through the wall. And it is blue's turn, actually. Who will take damage from being inside the wall.
Rookie mistake.
Suck it, Ghost.
What a buffoon.
Okay, because it went through the wall, it stops the turn. The turn. So it is still in there. It won't come back until the next turn, but it will be back shortly.
Roger that.
All right, Bulgara, it is your turn.
Okay, so there's only one left in this room. There's one in the fucking wall, and one that went through the wall to Nigel.
Yep,
Hey.
that is exactly what happened.
Damn, it'd be really cool if there were more together that I could shoot at. I guess I'm just gonna cast a firebolt at the guy that's still in the room. I believe I can see him.
Okay, red.
Yeah. That hit.
Roll for your damage, please.
Not too bad.
All right, back at the top. Nigel.
Okay, let me see if I have anything fun that I can do. Okay. All right, so the Nigel activates the Rod of Delusions where it creates the mirror images, Duro, right? Or the like little clones, my shadow
Okay.
clones.
1 second about that. Let me see what limitations I had put on that. This, if you could do it. I think you can only do it once every long rest. You've already cast it when you fought these in the other room.
Oh, did I?
Yes, you did.
Crap.
Thanks, boogers, for the 5 bits.
Let's see, I've got a description on it as well.
Yep, in your journal under items. You can see there.
Right.
So you've already used it, so you'll have to do something else, unfortunately.
Okay, no worries. I'm going to. I don't recall them melee attacking last time, so that would be pointless. I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
Cunning action. And from this point, I'm going to fire my. Actually, sorry. Before disengaging, I'm going to actually attack with the Rod of Delusions in the form of a rapier.
Okay.
Do more damage that way.
Oh, there you are.
Quantum
Where
E8.
is it? There it is.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Welcome. Hey, Jay.
Bagar, I forgot to mention, these guys are,
Now you are vampire.
I believe I told you last time, these guys are resistant to fire. So you would have dealt only 6 damage on that.
10 months. Thank you so much for the subscription. Yeah, thanks, bud.
Nigel, you do hit.
Okay, now I'm going to roll for damage. So
Hope
that
your
Rod of
show was
Delusions
great. I enjoyed listening
jigger
tonight.
I've got set up for a bow and arrow, so I'm going to use the rapier weapon.
Okay.
So that's the ultimate fail on the damage. Oh my god.
Hey,
Okay.
Canadian.
Oh,
And
man.
yeah, roll a
Double.
1.
Double 1.
And then I'm going to, well, I guess that at least does the psychic D10 damage, so let me roll for that.
Nigel falls on his rapier and becomes a ghost.
Bro,
Oh, you're
you gotta be kidding me. All right, now I'm going
rolls
to
not in your favor today.
No kidding. I'm going to disengage and hide.
Okay, Takari, you're up.
I'm gonna go ahead and engage with the green. That's the color that I'm looking at.
It's like I'm petting him.
I'm gonna pew pew.
He looks so comfortable.
Thank God for advantage.
Yep, alright. No for your damage.
Is he still up, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay. Going again. Again, thank God for advantage. And then Reginald's gonna go for red again. That, I'm assuming, does not hit.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so it is Red's turn, who will move to attack Ruin after seeing the turn undead.
Roger that.
Actually, it will move there and then unleash a howling babble, which pierces each of your minds who can hear him, which would be you 3 in a row. Sure. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Belgar, you are haunted by this howl, and you are so overcome by this, you decide to hunch over in pain. You are stunned until your next turn.
It's a stun and not a fear.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you also take that much.
Damage, 16.
Yes. You other two, you take half damage.
Oh, I had 7.
Okay.
Is Takari's totem still up? Do I still have that 7
Yes.
temp?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you.
So take off 7 from that. And you guys are good.
I
All
still
right.
have to do too much math, more math than I'm comfortable with, but whatever.
All right, you take 9 instead. And the other
Yeah.
2, you take 2.
Do my math for me.
I take.
Sorry, you
2
take
hit-
1.
Oh, okay.
So the green will move up to strike at Takari.
Hey,
Bit rude, isn't
Cynthia.
She's gonna touch
It
you.
was a great time this weekend.
That
Just
hits.
totally
That's
unplugging.
really unfortunate.
You take 9.
I hope you had a
Back
good
to
weekend.
Ruin.
No, I take 1 because I have 9 hit points saving me from. No, never mind. Ignore me. I'm stupid.
Yeah, you just used that.
That's a good try, though. Ruin's gonna stab Red with the trident.
Woo.
Math's hard, okay? Look at you, Ruin, go.
How about that?
All right, you stab Red, but it appears your lightning, however, is less effective against these kind of creatures.
How convenient.
I know, isn't it?
Wow.
I got something else to worry
Jeez.
about. Ruin's gonna use his bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay, I'll bring
Yeah.
out your sword.
Thank you. Let me find it and I'll click on it.
Roll your damage.
And that'll be Ruin's turn.
Oh, nice. You slay Red with your spiritual weapon. Nice.
Made me mad.
Spicy.
But Blue's coming back with a vengeance and will strike at you.
Perfect. All according to plan.
Okay, you're lucky he missed. That was a lot of
Yeah.
damage. It is Bagara. You are stunned at the moment, unfortunately.
What?
I said you were stunned.
What? I don't remember this.
I don't remember that either.
Belgar's getting old. The amnesia's kicking in.
I like that we've resorted to gaslighting our DM.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm too
That's where we're
powerful
at
for
now.
gaslighting.
I like this.
We tried.
Nigel.
Switch to electrical lighting.
LEDs are better.
Nigel, go ahead.
Was my hiding successful? Am I unseen?
You are unseen, yes. You rolled very high.
Yes. So Nigel's gonna poke out from the corner again. All right. Looks like I'll have advantage on this attack. I'm going to attack with the Rod of Delusions. Big oof.
You don't have advantage, do you?
I do, since I'm an unseen attacker.
All right. So you hit. Go ahead.
Okay. That's for the bow, and then psychic damage. And then that's a 5d6 of sneak attack damage.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it, but any damage, you would slay it
Yay!
with that sneak attack. So good job.
Great
And then
roll.
hide again. Finally got a good roll.
Yep. All right, Takari. There's
Outstanding.
one left right in front of you.
Whacking. Well, I'm not whacking. I'm bowing. You know what I mean. Wow.
You hit.
Does that hit? That 13 plus 2?
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
These guys are spirits, so they don't have that high of armor.
Oh, okay. Yes. Look, I'm doing it again. Kerchow. Wow.
You hit.
Outstanding. All right.
You
Crushing
slay
it.
the final one.
We solved your ghost puzzle.
It wasn't really much of a puzzle.
Don't take this from us, please.
Yeah, let us have
Yes,
this.
let's have this.
It's all you have left. All right, on the opposite side of this crypt, we have Ergoth, who is in the room with the wall of names.
So I'm trying to kind of just look at the area. Ergoth is kind of trying to formulate a plan, even though he's not really sure what effects of destroying the crypt would be. And you said the names are on these walls along the center of the room.
Yeah, they're like stone walls with the names of soldiers engraved on them. So you need something able to scratch rock, or you could break it somehow.
Ergoth is going to try to find one of the names that he saw on the papers,
Okay.
and he's going to go ahead and just kind of scratch that name and see what happens. And like kind of look around, kind of prepared to see if like a ghost is going to pop out from somewhere.
No ghost appears or anything like that. Do you have any of the? Did you pick up any of the names with you, or were all of them burned?
Well, so Ergoth read some of the papers, right? And he said that
Right.
the
I
names
was
were
asking
like
if you have any of them with you.
no, just I guess by memory.
Okay.
But he's scratching one that he knows, that he remembers from the papers, to see if anything happens.
As you scratch it out, a faint blue light emanates from it, and it quickly dissipates.
Ergoth looks around over his shoulder, under his armpits, make sure a ghost isn't trying to pop out from somewhere.
No ghost appears before you.
He's gonna scratch another name,
All right, the same thing happens.
and then another name.
All right, you scratch all the names across the stone walls.
And then he backs away while looking around on one final look at the crypt, and he's gonna make his way back to the party.
Okay, you head back to everyone now that the wall has been dealt with.
Hopefully he's not lost. What up, Nigel?
Oh, where have you been?
The names on the walls are taken care of, so I guess we broke the spell.
Oh, lovely. Logara, I think we've broke the spell.
Perfect. We can leave now, I assume?
The spirit you met at the entrance appears before you out of seemingly thin air. We are now free, thanks to you. We will return to our gods on high.
Ergoff waves to them and says, "No problem. Have a good time in wherever you go."
Did we do such a good job that it warranted a tip?
Oh my god,
There's a
he's a
treasure room over there,
ghost!
Nigel. You can just take whatever you want.
He doesn't have any pockets! Nothing on him.
He presses against his ethereal armor, and then a beam of light travels to each of you.
Oh.
Never hurts to ask.
Does it feel like anything? What do I
Unless
feel?
this was a death ray, then it does hurt.
It feels warm to you. Maybe not to Ruin. Maybe it feels like a
Gross.
burning sensation.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Repeat holy water on you guys.
Does anybody else feel like they just peed themselves?
Only if I was really dehydrated.
I had something to say to that.
For the
I'm just
next,
imagining like Ruin looking aghast right now, like how dare you?
for the next 7 days, you each will be under the effect of the bless spell.
7 days.
Yes.
Nothing good ever lasts for 7 days. Is Lady gonna
Nope.
come out of the TV and kill us at the end?
Right?
If it does last that long, you should call your doctor.
Or
Oh.
Belgara and Takari are just really grumpy for the next 7 days.
Oh no.
Just so you don't have to look it up, bless, whenever you attack or make an attack roll or a saving throw, you can add a d4 to that number.
Oh wow, that's nice.
So for the next 7 days or 7 movement cycles that I determine, it is still effective.
Yeah,
Okay.
so great and merciful God.
I like how ambiguous that was.
Well, time is sort of relative in Avernus because there's no day and a day cycle, so it's kind of like you set your own schedules.
So what Duro's trying to say is time is relevant to how much we are nice to him
Mm-hmm.
and how much we
Yes,
fucking
exactly.
annoy him.
Mm-hmm. Well, I suppose we should get moving.
Yes, we should.
Ergoth wants to glance around again at this treasure room to see if he spots any more diamonds.
There are plenty of diamonds, but do you want to pick them up?
Yes,
Okay, how many?
as many as I can carry.
Okay, you pick up, let's see. You pick up 9 diamonds.
Total worth?
Many.
Lots.
An amount.
Your soul.
Ruin's ability to heal you.
Just gonna add 9 diamonds to my item list.
You're not going to give them to Ruin?
I think I already did. He should have plenty at this point. I'm gonna kind of like I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket.
Ruin would suggest that you crush some into dust.
How would I crush a diamond? Is it impossible?
Ruin cares not how you do it.
It's actually very easy to smash dusts or smash diamond into dust.
Just use a
Diamonds
diamond.
are actually very fragile. It's hard to cut them.
One of the spells that Ruin uses that would come in handy perchance requires diamond dust rather than just diamonds.
Duro, I would like to look around this room for any kind of like inks or chalks of any kind that are maybe with like the gems. If I could grab some gems, if there's possibly some ink here like that. I don't know why that would be in a treasure room, but I know that there are fancy fountain pens in the world worth more than my car, so it's worth a shot.
Sorry, what did you say you were looking for?
Any kind of like, I would like to grab some of the precious gems, but any kind of like rare chalk or ink.
Oh, okay. Unfortunately, no. This is the treasure that the soldiers would be carrying around,
Okay.
and that's not something I would think that soldiers, just have with them.
That's fair.
Wait, is that a sword?
It is a finely decorated sword. Yes.
Can I pick up some gems then, at least? It doesn't matter what they are, just precious
Yes.
gems.
I'm
Go
picking
ahead.
up that sword.
Okay, you find a extremely exquisite sword, likely held by someone of great importance.
We're all just getting cursed left and right.
Yep.
I pick up the sword and be like, hey, ghosts, if you still hear me, I hope this is cool for, maybe I can release some more ghosts later. I think this will go good with my shield. And, he's gonna kind of inspect it and somehow tie it to his waist without cutting his knee.
Nigel puts his hands on Ergo's shoulder, says, "It's cool, man. We got that bless earlier. We're tight now."
How'd you put your hand on my shoulder? How'd you do that?
I'm
Just kidding.
He jumped up and he's hanging off your shoulder.
How much in gems would you say I would have picked up, Duro?
Let me see. You pick up 16.
Is there like a base cost you're setting the gems at?
Let me. They are worth 50 gold each.
Ooh.
You're rich.
I didn't realize I didn't have my GM roll, and I saw it on your stream that I was rolling normally.
Oh.
Wait, whoa.
Oops.
Good thing I said what I said instead of another number.
Wow, I it's good to know that you lie to us about your rolls.
No, that shows that I don't lie about my rolls.
Who's gaslighting who now?
Okay. Ergoth, you picked up those diamonds. Those were also worth 50 gold each.
Fucking mind games, for real.
Okay, everyone's coming out richer.
Kari's not taking a single dime for any of those piles. Makes her very nervous.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm not selling any of the gems.
I figured you weren't.
Yeah,
'cause
it's not
how
for money.
Specifically, you asked. Yeah.
He's not really concerned much with money.
No, in fact, Kari hates that she has a whole bunch of money.
Um,
Shut up, Nigel.
Duro,
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
I thought you were going to say
Yes.
something about her having money.
Duro, so who has Nigel seen pick up treasure here? So far it's been Ergo and Bilgara picks him up. Those the only two?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. To Aragoth and to Belgara, it doesn't matter, but he'll have Whisper too. Make sure you keep that treasure separate from your other treasure.
In Thieves' Cant, Ergol hears him, and he's in Thieves' Cant. He says, "I'm just picking the diamonds for utility and a sword for more utility."
Well, keep that
The diamond
treasure.
the diamonds are separate.
In Thieves' Cant, he says, keep it in a separate bag from your normal coins.
Ergol kind of turns and like taps one of like a random pocket on his thigh. In here, it's not in my usual bag, my usual backpack.
Okay. And outside of character, like it's just so we can like maybe if we have to do something with the treasure, we can identify it more easily.
Yeah, Duro, kind of is it so? Ergolf is gonna look at the sword. Is there like any kind of attunement he feels like he needs to do to it? Is there like he's trying to size up what kind of sword he's got in his hand?
You wouldn't know if it was magical unless you spent an hour to discover that.
All right, he'll save that for later. I think he wants to get the hell out of this crypt just like everybody else.
Okay, so what do you do now?
I think we're all gonna just try and walk on out.
Okay,
Yeah, we're done
Right?
here.
Creeps grab
There
your
we're
drink real
done
quick.
here, but we will wait for Bugard to get back. So go ahead
Alright.
and twiddle your thumbs for the moment.
Lagar's looking at her gems.
Quick, now's our
Curiously.
chance to play a prank on Belgara. We can all hide.
Let's do it. She's looking at her gems.
Takari's gonna tug on Ruin's elbow.
Ruin looks at you.
Lets me see the flower ball.
Ruin pulls out the flower ball and hands it to you.
She inspects it wildly.
It has two flowers as eyes.
Okay.
It now has a nose that's a flower and a straight line mouth.
Takari is going to try and rearrange it so it's a smiling flower ball. And then she'll hand it back.
Ruin puts it back into a straight line and puts it in his pocket.
Takari is most upset now. Just kidding. She is mildly disappointed.
It's quite a mood swing.
Yeah.
All right, as you are leaving, right? You guys are leaving?
Yep.
Yeah, for the love of God, get us out of here.
As you are leaving, Lord Orlantheus stops you at the steps. He's emerged from his room, hidden behind the wall. If you wish to know what led to the destruction of the Hellriders and the downfall of Zariel, seek a hill here in Avernus, near Bell's Forge. On this hill you will find the answer. Now leave, and never return.
Ergo's leaving. He ain't gonna argue about that.
Well,
Ruin
we
thinks
all
should leave
heard
and
the
never
man.
return.
I just followed everybody else.
All right. Let's go back to the map.
Run away!
All right. So, I'll point you to the hill that Lord Orlantheus mentioned. It is over here.
Well, that's a ways.
Okay, what exactly did he say about the hill one more time? Sorry.
He said, if you wish to know what led to the downfall of the Hellriders and Zariel, you will find your answers on this hill.
Right here.
Yep, that one.
Okay.
Where the telephone poles are.
Yeah, the telephone poles.
You have one collect call from Avernus.
I don't accept those charges, so.
Well,
Okay, what else are we? So, I mean, that's another objective. What's our other objective? Can we do something on the way back?
The obelisk.
yeah, we have the obelisk. We also have this weird little bit that we went around right below us to get to the springs.
Yep.
But I think our immediate task was to go kick that wizard's ass at the obelisk for Mordekainen.
Yep. He asked the party to head to the obelisk of Ubelux to deal with a lesser wizard. And in doing so, he would give you the Phlegethosian sand that you need.
I feel like having Mordekainen on our side would be good. We could probably ask him some more questions about things, and he may possibly know because he kind of travels around, and he's been in Avernus for a little while, it seems.
I agree.
Yeah, we may cross paths with him on the way. He's probably expecting to see us.
Well, let's hope we
What he
cross
asks us to
paths
do.
and not stream.
I could also get that tome that he just released signed by him. Mordekainen's tome, Foes. Never mind.
Varigol's eating a ration as
I'm
well.
laughing, but I don't think anyone else knows what that is.
Oh, I'm laughing too. Well, more like
Yeah.
shaking my head in a sad sigh, but still chuckling.
You nerds.
So along this adventure, Duro, I just want to let you know I'm going to try to, I guess, attune myself to this sword. See if it requires attunement or anything.
You're going to
Belgara.
what?
You said it's been, like I could spend an hour with the sword to see if it's
Oh,
how to
okay.
wield it.
So, all right, you guys head off to the you go into the obelisk, right?
Is that where we're going?
Can we
The
I
call
don't
it
obelisk?
wanna- I don't want to say where you're going, so you have to tell me where you're going.
Let's call it the
The
Bob
obelisk.
Obelisk from now on.
The Bobelisk?
The bobble.
Oh my god, get
Get
out
out.
of my head.
Get out.
Get out.
Yeah, let's go to the Bobelisk.
Okay.
I think that's the new title of this episode is The Bobelisk?
The Bob.
Mhm.
I doubt you'll make it there this session, but maybe the next one.
To the Bobelisk?
Oh wow, our DM doesn't have faith in us.
I'm just
DM
saying
knows
there's a lot
us.
in between.
No. Can we just fast travel?
No.
Okay. I like that you took a moment to pretend that like you were thinking about it.
So that thing that we passed going south of us, what was that? Like, did we see it from afar?
1 second. Let me get my note on it.
How did it enter the
We
holy
passed
water
it
pool?
because it was not actually ready at the time.
Right. And we were on a beeline to her finding her
Yes.
springs anyways, so
Yeah.
it really went well with the story anyways.
Yeah. So in the distance while you were traveling, you saw on a large hill a cracked helm and sword. It was extremely large, larger than any man that you've seen or any demon or devil here. You did see plumes of smoke emanating from the helm, but you couldn't exactly see what it was from the distance. So it was large enough that you could see from a very far distance.
Belgara stops everyone and says, perhaps it's just nothing, but I doubt we're going to have much reason to come back down here again, and it's not too far from us. I remember seeing something quite odd in the distance on our way to the springs. I mean, I don't think it would necessarily be a bad thing. Go look at it.
Nigel's stomach starts growling. And he says, well, maybe there's food over there.
Perhaps.
Takari nods a few times and says, I think it's worth taking the time to look at it.
Never do know what you're gonna find there. Perhaps there's more pieces to the puzzle we have yet to discover.
Takari nods again and says, well, everybody else is ready to go.
Well, wherever direction we go, we should be foraging. As long as we're doing that, I don't care.
Everyone's ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to go south instead?
Yeah, let's go hit this little landmark thing.
Okay.
Sounds so excited, Duro. That scares me.
I have an idea of what I'm doing with it, but I'll have to improvise a little bit.
Okay.
Do you want us to skip it?
No.
Okay.
The way you just said that makes me nervous. I'm just nervous.
Okay, and I'm assuming we long rested along the way, as long as, I don't know if you're running.
Yes. We will also be doing our little travel.
Oh, didn't you say that
Travel
the
duties?
does bless factor into those?
No, it attacks and saving throws. This is not a saving throw. This is a skill check.
Oh, hey.
Damn, Ruin.
Look at us go.
I will navigate the shit out of you fuckers.
I'm gonna get everybody some snacks.
Nigel keeps wandering off, Ruin keeps grabbing him by the collar.
I'm assuming it's a long rest again, right, Duro?
Yes. While traveling, you were long resting.
Do you need me to make my check?
No, because you're not tracking anyone at the moment. I should probably think of a way you could track someone, but not currently.
Okay. I'm fine with that. Takari's just got her hand behind her head and she's just moseying along.
You are able to help Ruin with navigating if you're not tracking someone.
Okay, I'm going to assume that Ruin does not need help right now.
I would assume not. No.
Yeah. I'm just going to pretend like I'm helping. Like I have like my finger or my fingers curled up like I'm making a little telescope.
Aragoth can use another set of eyes. He's a little tired from the crypt, apparently.
Yeah, do you want me to roll for that?
Yeah, perception roll. We'll see if there's any danger.
Wow.
Good job.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I'll have to roll on my encounter table to see if there's anything that you even encounter.
Okay. That was
Okay.
that's what you get, Aragoth, for asking for Takari's help for that one.
Tracks.
No, usually I roll, like I'll have an idea of where you guys are going, so I'll pre-roll. But nothing of note along the way.
Except
Please
for
don't
an army of
encounters.
bugbears.
What's up with this sword, Duro? I'm excited about it. Either way.
You take some time to look at it, and you find it is just a normal sword.
Cool. All right, I'll just pick
finely crafted with gem inlays and some gold accents.
Cool. Can I add like just a good old sword to my inventory from the items?
Yeah. Good. Okay, so along the journey, Belgar, you found enough food to feed everyone. Ruin, you are excellent at your navigation and know exactly where you're going. Nigel, I doubt anyone's gonna ever find you guys. And then Ergoth and Takari. You
We're
actually
doing our best.
you actually don't notice anything out of the ordinary along your way.
Surprising.
Yeah, I should probably increase my encounter rate.
Nah.
I want to murder.
Nah.
Or not. It's fine.
You guys don't like random encounters?
I love random encounters. I want to murder.
No, I do like it actually. It's quite nice.
Okay, maybe I'll increase the rate. Okay.
Sorry, they're a long sword or short sword?
It is a short sword.
Okay.
On a hill, you see the cracked helm and sword of a titan lying half buried in the ash of Avernus. A spherical stone set in the sword's pommel still gleams with scarlet radiance. From this cracked helm, you see plumes of smoke rising into the sky. You climb the small hill where the helm lies. As you arrive, you hear a loud banging sound like someone is hitting metal with a hammer. What you find is a small, cluttered workshop. It features similar tools that the Horn Devil Basilstein had in his shop. Whoever owns this place is also likely a mechanic of sort. At a nearby table, banging on a piece of metal, is a small winged devil.
Hey, Mandy.
Kind of stiffens and waits.
He pays you no mind, but he says in a loud voice, "Uldrak, there are people waiting at the door. Remember to greet them." The devil turns around and gives you a smile and bares his many long teeth. "Welcome to Uldrak's." The devil twitches and says, "Don't forget to ask them if they're interested in machine parts." The devil comes again to his senses. "Are you interested in any machine parts?"
Belgara steps forward and says,
buddy.
you wouldn't happen to have a Nirvanan cog box now, will you? 'Cause if I'm correct, we have the Astral Piston and the Heartstone currently.
Correct. Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Beards and Battle Axes, hello! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome, welcome!
The devil says, "Uldrak, tell them we don't know anything about that." And again, the devil says, "I don't know anything about that."
I like these guys.
Does the guy giving the devil orders, can I see if, I think maybe he's lying?
So the two, they're the same person, but one is speaking in two voices.
Oh, okay, I must have missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's
okay.
just talking to himself,
He is
back
talking
and forth.
to himself.
I
Yes.
love
Okay.
him so much.
Yeah, can I tell if he's lying? Thank you, Gatsuki.
Roll a perception check. And then I'm going to roll to see if I'm actually lying. This devil seems too crazy. Even if he was lying, he probably wouldn't you wouldn't be able to tell either way.
Even if he was lying, he'd believe himself.
Yes.
Oh boy. Belgara just kind of shakes her head and says, well, that's really too bad. Can you tell me what kind of place this is? She's kind of like looking around. Oh, Jesus, Nigel.
Okay, one
What?
second. In his little coin purse around his waist, you pick out 8 gold. Okay. The devil speaks to you in response to your question. Oh, Jack, this is your chance. Don't mess it up. The devil speaks again. We sell an assortment of goods. Goods that he begins to stumble on his words. Oh, Jack, help me. Tell them that we sell goods to repair infernal machines. Yes, we sell goods to repair infernal machines.
I see. Well, it's rather unfortunate that we need parts to repair a dream machine. I guess we really ought to be on our way then. And she kind of like turns around and looks to the rest of the party. Yeah, Gabriel, basically.
Yeah, all we need is the cog box, and he said he doesn't have it.
Nigel will ask the guy, what's his name? The devil?
Uldrak.
Uldrak. Uldrak, do you know what parts are needed to build a cog box? Do you have those?
Okay, Uldrak. Now's your time. Tell them to go look in that assorted box over there with all the junk. I'm sure they'll buy something. He begins to speak to you, Nigel. Yes, the box over there in the corner. I'm sure there's one in there.
Nigel's eyes narrow at the
Same.
devil.
I did the exact same thing.
You have to be nice to him or Takari will cry.
You do realize that we heard you plot for us to look to maybe buy something that we're not looking for, right?
Oh, Jack, they're on to us.
Ergo is gonna go ahead and take a look anyway. Maybe there's something useful.
Nigel too.
Okay, so you search through this box of junk. Go ahead and roll me investigation. In the box, Nigel, actually, you find a interesting looking piece of metal, and in there, or in on it, it looks like it has a secret compartment that was hastily crafted.
Man, I really hoped you were going to say etched on it. It says cog box.
No, unfortunately not.
Okay. Stealing that shit.
Okay.
Takari would like to offer him some teeth as a present.
The devil takes the tea and begins to smell it.
The teeth, not tea.
The what?
The teeth. Like
Oh,
in
the
your mouth.
teeth.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it said tea.
No, teeth.
Teeth tea.
Yummy.
Why are you giving him teeth?
Just as a gift to see if he likes it. I have a lot of teeth to get rid of.
We could give these to Red Ruths, I'm sure.
Outstanding.
Old Jack, thank the woman. Old Jack says, thank you for the teeth.
You're welcome.
Ergo gags. Blech. Oh, did
It's
Ergo
not that
find
gross.
anything? Or just kind of like,
No, unfortunately, you did not find anything of note. You found a bunch of junk, like he said.
cool.
So Nigel loudly exclaims, well, nothing in here but a bunch of junk.
I don't think Ergoth spotted you doing that, so he's not gonna. I mean, he should assume that you're gonna steal something, but I don't think he's gonna actually try to. Ergoth would assume that you're gonna try to steal something and not bring attention to it, so he didn't see it.
We'll walk up to Belgar and says, no cog box, but I think I found. He's whispering this to Belgara. I might have found something interesting. We should be on our way.
Very well then. Belgara would like to give one more like visual pass around the shop and see if anything sticks out to her. She notices anything special or interesting.
No, not particularly. This appears to be a shop of a madman.
I love it.
It is
love
completely
it so much.
cluttered. Things are thrown about with no regard.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I love him. I want to bring him with us, honestly.
Of course
I
you
just
do.
love him so
I don't
much.
think I could continue RPing this guy.
Oh, girl can
Duro
dream.
would begin to go mad.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are leaving?
I guess so. Yeah.
Yep. To the Bobelisk.
All right. As you're leaving, you hear Uldrak speaking. Uldrak, you blew it. They're going away with nothing. And you begin to hear what appears or what sounds like slaps. Slapping sounds.
And now Belgara casts Fireball.
No. Leave him be in
wouldn't.
his madness.
I really do think maybe we should put him out of his misery.
He's alright. He's not alone, at least.
No, I didn't say that. That's a joke. I wouldn't. He's kind of precious.
He's so precious.
If we're
One guy
walking away,
slap fighting himself.
Once we're sufficiently out of eyesight of this guy, Nigel will pull out what he found. and gather everyone around.
Yes.
This is what I found. What do you all make of it?
Shrug.
I'm not sure if that's what we were looking for.
And what is it?
So it is what appears to be like a scrap piece of infernal iron, but Nigel noticed that there was a secret compartment. Looks like it was cut out of this, and possibly something inside.
Okay, yeah. Nigel will be casting like Mage Hand to hold this thing aloft, and he's inspecting that secret compartment. Is it the compartment's already open?
Sure. So you begin to shake the box, the iron, and something falls out and falls onto the sands, and it is a soul stone, or a soul coin. Sorry,
Oh
a
wow.
black disc of infernal iron, which you recognize as a soul coin.
Nice. Money.
Nice.
You would seem
Nigel.
Uldrak forgot where he kept his stash of soul coins.
Uldrak forgot,
Poor
but
guy.
Uldrak didn't.
Nigel's going to pick up the soul coin. Well, at least we have another soul coin.
It never hurt to have more.
Indeed. Do you want me to hold on to this one?
Sure, how many do you have at this point? And please don't lie to me, Nigel. We're all in
I
this
would never lie to
together. She
I would.
narrows
Liar.
her eyes at him. Like,
And Nigel's going to say he only has the one. I gave you the other one earlier.
okay, then I'll believe you for now.
Nigel kind of shrugs. That's fair.
Trust me, darling, the good in me wants to believe you. So, shall we make our way to the obelisk?
Indeed.
Takari's ready.
Let's go then.
Argaltha's tightening his fireproof suit around his waist, in case you guys forgot that we're wearing those.
Well, Takari just has Azure cloak, and so does everybody else.
Oh, there you are.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot we were wearing this.
All right, give me your caravan rolls again, please.
Thanks for the follow, Nightsteed.
Oh, let's see.
I'm gonna roll. Oh, let me
Well,
see if I get any help.
Do you want me to roll for
Takari
it?
can help you.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
Thank you.
With Takari's help, you two figure out the correct way. Belgara, you find enough food again for everyone.
Yay. We're not hungry.
Wait, what is the food that we're finding here? It's kind of freaking me out. Is it like cactuses or
That
like
is a good question.
is it like weird meat boils that are just popping out of the ground?
No, elderberries.
Okay, those are pretty tasty.
I believe. 1 second. I'll tell you what it is.
I'm just imagining us like foraging for like leftover, like dumpster restaurant garbage food or something. While we're
I
here.
imagine it's like similar to the mystery meat that drops off the scorpions in World of Warcraft.
Yummy.
It's that I see that weird little like meat roll picture in my head. It's disgusting.
So you find like
Slav
Weird,
Saints, thank you
like
for the
fungus,
follow.
it tastes like
Welcome.
ash. You find like water that tastes like,
Also ash.
yeah, also
Yeah.
ash.
Wow.
It's not very good, but it's filling you enough.
There's a real range of flavors in Avernus.
Yeah, Belgaro's making us amazing like roasted mushrooms or sautéed mushrooms in our seasoned pan.
All right, here's what it says. Water, it tastes foul, and the food, even your rations, tastes bitter and ashen.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they've been hanging out in traffic for too long. Everything tastes bad.
Yep. So that's literally the description of food and water here.
Glad to
From the
have you
book.
here, Slav.
No wonder everything down here is pissed off.
I imagine the water is like, I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this, but when someone's well water gets tainted with too much
Yeah.
sulfur, and then everything smells like rotten eggs.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah, I've been to a few houses where their like tap water smelled like that.
What you're
Yeah.
just describing is water on base.
Oh no, really?
Our water stinks. We
I
have to
would
use a
die.
filter. That's why my hair is always like dying because it's hard water as well. Can't wait to be back in Virginia with normal water.
All right, so you guys continue onwards. You arrive at the bone brambles once again, just as you're just passing. And then you make your way here. I will need you all to roll once again.
Would it be safe to assume, Duro, if I am not rolling, that I can help whoever needs it the most? Since I have.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So currently, Belgara will not find food for any of you.
Can I help her?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe I'll roll. There it goes.
Nice.
Okay. With the help of Takari, you find enough food to feed everyone, and then you continue onwards without any negative effects.
Nigel will be
Actually-
complaining about walking, and his feet are hurting,
Oh, one
and how he
second.
wishes someone would carry him.
Yeah, Ruin.
Ergo taps his shoulders.
Ruin stares at Takari and just lifts an eyebrow.
Nigel says,
gives-
yes!
She gives
And
Ruin a
jumps.
flower.
So Nigel's riding up on Ergo's shoulder, sorry.
As you continue towards your objective, Avernus has begun to heat up exceedingly. If under normal circumstances you did not have your cloaks, you would be exposed to extreme heat. But thankfully, you all thought ahead and bought heat-resistant clothing. You are not being affected by this extreme heat.
Oh god, I forgot all about Aragoth's goofy ass jumpsuit.
Yep.
Thanks for giving that reminder, that
the
mental
one-piece
image.
Jumpsuit.
Yeah. Coolest guy in school.
All right, so that will persist for now. It has been 3 days, by the way. It's one day to go down to the down to Old Drax.
Duro, while we've been down here, have we seen anything resembling horses or ponies?
No, I don't believe those are native to Avernus, unfortunately.
So no mounts that anyone's riding on.
No.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that it feels really unbelievable that there's no horses in hell, because every horse I've ever met is a fucking asshole.
I like
Just
horses.
saying. Just saying. They're all
The closet
dickheads.
horse girl in me is weeping.
I've met a one-eyed horse. I used to go to a rehabilitation center that used horses, and one of them had one eye. It was a cool horse, but you can't stand on it. It's missing eyesight, or else it might get nervous.
Because it's essentially an asshole, because it's a horse.
I guess.
Always.
Again, strengthening why I think it's a little sus that there's no fucking horses in hell.
Always
He was a
an
good boy.
asshole. Never
Well-
a jackass.
There are fiend horses.
Yeah, I was thinking nightmares.
Yes, nightmares. You have not seen them though. They aren't like roaming around normally. Maybe they are, but not right now. Okay, so you arrive at this at a location. Radiant light cascades from a rusted metal monument in the shape of two towers, supported by small anchors. In the center of this monument is a large iron cage. Locked within is a majestic white horse with a horn protruding from its head.
No way.
Oddly, there is a ring of demons, or the corpses of demons, rather, scattered about this tower, each having died from a mysterious source.
Ugly one-horned mule.
I love that word.
I did not plan that, by the way. I did not plan that discussion.
You did not.
You so happen to be talking about horses, and
Fucking-
you find
The
Are you
only
gonna-
Pile
fucking
horse.
horse in this place.
Apparently.
Who apparently is being kept as a light bulb. Duro, you said there's dead bodies around of what exactly?
yes. In a ring around this tower are the remains of dead demons.
Okay, are there live demons as well?
Sure. So, as you are getting closer to this tower, you see a flying demon enter in a proximity of this tower, and it is struck by a bolt of lightning, and it falls dead under the tower.
Oh, it
Bryce.
probably shouldn't go over
Oh.
there.
Not a light bulb, but it's a
Now
bug
you are
zapper.
vampire.
Hey.
Thank you,
Did the
Slav,
lightning
for the
bolt come
gifted
from the sky, or
sub.
is it coming from the unicorn?
Thank you so much.
Yes.
It came from the unicorn, or from the tower. I guess, yeah, from the tower, but you can see that it is being
Yes,
powered by the
horse
unicorn.
drama. It's real. Upon seeing this, Balgara touches the amulet at her neck and casts mage armor for double duration on herself. No, thank you. I will take my mage armor now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Nigel asks everyone else, so is this what we're here for? Do we think this thing is friendly? Do we want to mess with this?
Maybe Reginald could find out for us.
Yes, because crabs and heights, as we've learned, mix very well.
I'm going to retcon what I said. It is not a lightning bolt that emerges, it is a beam of light.
It has radiant energy. Cool.
Yes.
Duro, is there a way into this tower?
You don't see anything. So you don't it's not an actual tower, it's more like a conduit.
So there's not a doorway or anything.
No, it is literally just holding up this iron cage with the unicorn inside.
Can I roll to see if I know anything about the unicorn? Unicorns? How this could be happening? Why this could be happening?
Yes, roll Arcana for me. Dakari, were you going to say something?
No, I was gonna wait first.
Okay.
Wow.
Duro, as a being of the forest, would I know something about like myths and legends of unicorns?
I am thinking.
Would a nature check roll be relevant?
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's like cutting out, so people's like robotic to me.
Oh.
That's too
Should
bad.
we start typing?
You guys don't want to deal with my typing.
Nigel, what were you gonna say?
Okay. As a being of the forest, does Nigel happen to have maybe possibly heard of legends of unicorns, anything like that? Basically,
yes.
I would want to like give
Roll.
Belkara maybe. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, what we'll do? Ruin. Roll religion.
Can I roll for nature?
Sure, Nigel. Ergoth, would you know what a unicorn is?
Aragoth is originally from the forest, raised by druids. He does have a
Oh,
high
you're right.
nature.
Everyone rolls something. I don't care what.
I'll roll nature. Seems the most relevant.
Something intelligent. Belgara? Let's see. So you were asking if you would know how this is happening, right?
Yeah. Like, if the unicorn had any kind of special magic or something that they would be harvesting, or like, I'm looking more at the magical properties of this and like trying to wonder like what the fuck they're doing here.
Okay. Ergoth, you can save that roll for another check that you might make related to this. Belgara, you could deduce that the tower is amplifying the radiant nature of this unicorn, and is the very presence of a celestial within Avernus is very strange, and demons would definitely be attracted to it. And then this tower is zapping them as they get too close.
Ultimate bouncer.
So the unicorn is a celestial being? I would know that.
Yes, they are among the celestials.
Okay. I look to my party and I say, I'm not quite sure how celestial creature is here in Avernus. Does seem quite odd.
Nigel kind of scratches his beard and says, it could only be a help to us if we helped it. It looks like it's in distress.
Yeah, but maybe the thing is so good that we're not worthy of this amazingly cool being of light and hoarseness.
Nigel says, well, I'm definitely worthy.
There you are.
Aragoth is definitely afraid of being zapped by by unicorn light.
How high in the air is the unicorn?
I'd say about 100 feet or so.
And how far are we from the tower right now?
I'm not very good at math, but I would say around 50 feet or so. If you are standing like at the very edge of its range, about 50 feet. Yeah.
Okay.
Takari,
Does anyone
are you-
have any suggestions to
was just
freeing the
gonna-
unicorn?
Yeah, I was just gonna suggest that Takari can speak with it. Perhaps.
I could try. I can.
Ergos, do you want to use your roll to see if you know if this unicorn is possible to speak or is capable of speaking?
Well,
I would.
I was just thinking, like, if Ergoth just tries to talk to it and see if it talks back.
I have speak with animals.
So those unicorns are not. Well, let's see.
Doesn't count as a
Are
beast.
they animals? I think they are actually. Let's see.
Either way, I mean,
They
however
are
you do it.
not actually.
Okay.
They're just celestials. They're not like
Okay.
a mixed.
I didn't think it would count, but it was worth a shot.
The Ergoth is just gonna say, "Excuse me," to the unicorn. You're not gonna zap us, are you? We mean no harm.
It does not respond to you. It's probably either too far or maybe it's being interfered by some noise from the radiance being radiated.
Belgara looks to Lulu, who I would assume is in her arms, being carried like a tiny little baby elephant she is. And Belgara says, Lulu, are you able to speak with celestial beings?
Yes, I'm actually celestial myself.
Would you like to fly up to the unicorn and perhaps ask it if there's anything we could do for it? It does seem quite horrible it being trapped up there in that cage.
Okay, I'll fly up there.
Oh my god, I'm gonna kiss Lulu on the mouth.
Just so you know, I'll show you a picture real quick
Oh,
to
hi,
show you the
everybody.
size of Lulu.
Begrin, thank you so much. Oh my god, look
That's
at
how
that.
big she is. She's as big as you.
Oh, I'm just squeezing her then.
I love her so much.
By the way, they made a magic card of her.
Oh, I love her little eyes. What a goofball.
So like a large dog.
Yeah. Okay, so Lulu takes flight and up to the cage. She's up there for a good couple minutes. And then she comes back.
Well, Lulu, do you have any information for us?
Okay, we're back. Everything's fine. Sorry, guys.
Welcome back.
They said there's a creature holding her hostage.
We must slay it.
They said it's under the ground. It only emerges if something approaches.
How far away is the unicorn from us right now, feet-wise? Just roughly, Duro. You don't have to map it out.
So you're about 50 feet away.
Ruin, is going to ask the party, am I correct in deducing that this creature is not native to this plane?
Yeah, I would assume.
Nigel points at the unicorn. You mean that thing?
Indeed.
I am no expert, but I assume that unicorns aren't native to Avernus.
Certainly not native to this area.
And the distress that you all seem to feel would indicate you do not wish it to remain here?
It's a celestial being, Ruin. It doesn't belong here.
Ruin cast banishment on it.
What the fuck?
No! Ruin, why?
You want me to link it to you, Daryl?
No, you're serious.
Can you cast
I'm dead
banishment
serious.
that far?
60 feet.
It's 100 feet in the air.
Thank
It's 100
God.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, I must have let me see. I must have heard you incorrectly when you were asking that question.
I probably didn't phrase it really clearly, Daryl. That's on me.
Okay.
I was going to solve the whole problem right there, and now you guys are off the hook.
Yes,
You got to do it on your own.
could have. Just for everyone's knowledge, if you banish something that's not native to the plane it is on, it will go to the plane that it is from.
And as long as the spell, it's a minute spell, as long as I don't get interrupted while I concentrate for a minute, it's permanent.
Okay,
Kind of
so
like
I
that
guess
idea, but it is too far away. So, I think
So
we
it's not
have
a
to
bad
release it.
thing. We would be saving its life, but it wouldn't be any use to us in another plane.
right. We need its help, probably. Can I talk to Lulu? Is everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
Of course.
Lulu, when you were up there, did you see a lock on the cage that it said?
I don't know. I didn't look for that. I just went up there and talked to it.
Okay. Could you fly me up there? Maybe I could release it right away.
Nigel has to ride Lulu for the rest of the campaign.
Yes.
Don't you hurt my baby.
Never.
Okay. Lulu will carry you up there.
Okay. The question here is, how am I being carried? Am I riding on the back of Lulu, or is Lulu carrying me in the trunk?
You can ride on her back.
Okay, it's just for flavor purposes. On the back of this thing.
Okay, so Lulu flies you up there. You begin to look around the cage, but you do not see any sort of door to it. It looks like it's just a big iron cage.
While they're looking up there, Aragoth is gonna look around on the base to see if there's something like an entrance or something.
No, there's no entrance. It's just a big conduit, essentially. It's not an actual tower. It's the tower is holding up the cage.
Okay.
Very curious. How did this unicorn get into the cage without a door? Now just going to look more closely at the cage. Touching it,
It doesn't hurt you when you touch it, but it does appear to be made of infernal iron.
Pearl Island iron, and it's completely solid. There's no seams or anything.
Nope.
It's likely magically created.
Either magic created or it was sealed with unicorn inside.
So how does the cage connect to the chains?
There are chains attached to the towers it's holding it up.
And the chains are, I assume, like linked through like a metal ring that attaches, that's
Yes.
welded into the cage. Okay. There's nothing I can do here.
It's a 3D printed tower.
Basically. Now just gonna reach through the cage and touch the unicorn, like pet it on its head. And see if he gets any response out of the unicorn.
You begin to hear a voice in your mind.
Oh.
Are you here to save me, young one?
I love the unicorn.
Nigel responds, and telepathically, I guess. Yes, we'd very much like to. How can we do that?
They're just the little baby bottles. It's 7 ounces. It's so tiny. I have one more in my fridge.
You must destroy the cage. But I fear that the creature which holds me here would not allow it.
So the creature must be dealt with?
Yes, I fear so. It hides below the ground until something disturbs the cage.
Interesting. Can you tell me what we're dealing with? What is below the ground?
It is a djinn of the plane of Earth.
Does it have any weaknesses?
That is not something within my knowledge.
Nigel curses in his mind and says, "Oh, right, sorry."
Get a little bug zap for cursing in front of a celestial being.
Yeah. Do you have? Okay, we'll try to deal with this djinn. I think I'll have to convince everyone else, but do you have any tips?
Oh, there you are.
Mr. Mittens! Thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Actually, before you answer that, why does the djinn have you here? And are you the one zapping all of these demons? And final question, will you help us if we help you?
I was imprisoned here by Zariel. She uses my powers to destroy the demons.
This is getting juicy.
As for trusting you, that is to be seen.
We're here to deal with Zariel as well. It sounds like our goals align.
Yes.
Obviously, you can tell we're not beings of this realm. There's no other reason for us to be here, and we'd very much like to leave.
I would appreciate the help, but I fear I can see within your heart, and I do not know about you.
Naja says, that's fair. I don't know about you. Okay. At any rate, I think we can help you, but again, I need to talk to my team. We'll see if we can deal with this djinn. No promises, though. I guess you'll find out if I return to rattle your cage.
God damn it,
like,
Wandering. He steals everything.
I guess Lulu would ask Lulu if she'll fly back down to the ground.
All right, Lulu carries you back.
Okay, Nigel fills in the team on what we just talked to the thing about. The fact that this This unicorn was imprisoned by Zariel and is being used to zap demons. So that's a plus, actually. And appears to be on the side of good. So this would help us. This unicorn would help us in our fight against Zariel, and that the thing that's imprisoned it is a djinn, which I understand would be, well, actually, I guess that would be an Arcana check, Duro. I should probably roll that to see if I know anything about a djinn.
Are you proficient with Arcana?
It doesn't matter, actually,
Okay.
because it would have said the name djinn, so someone else in the party would know.
It also said a djinn from the elemental plane of Earth.
So I'll mention that to the party. It looks like I don't know anything about djinn, so.
Duro, so wait, so do you tell everybody about like the elemental plane thing, Nigel?
The elemental plane?
Yeah,
You mean that
he's from the Earth?
Earth plane?
Yeah.
Yes, I will.
So, I'm wondering if I can use my nature check to see what basically what Pokemon is strongest against the Earth type.
I like it.
Technically, it's that would be an Arcana, but I'll give it to you. I don't care.
Ergo's point of view is more like in the natural realm than like the Arcana realm, so it could be wrong, but like what he would think, his deduction, I guess, is that how I'd put it.
So let's see. They're actually not. What is the word? They don't have any weaknesses, I guess.
Okay. He's just gonna say, "I wonder if we can burn it," and looks at Belgara.
Burn the djinn?
Yeah.
I feel as though we'll have to fight it either way. The question is, how do we get through that iron to rescue the unicorn?
I think that once the djinn is defeated, the iron seems to be it was magically created. Anything magically created by this djinn, I would assume, has less effect or dissipates once the djinn is defeated or dispatched. But it sounds like
Perhaps, yes.
It sounds like we want to do this thing.
I couldn't live with myself knowing that I left a celestial being to rot in a cage in hell, personally.
I agree.
Nigel looks to Ruin.
Ruin just shrugs resignedly.
Oh, Ruin. I have a way to make you smile, Ruin.
I would say unicorns and Ruin don't get along.
Indeed not.
It's fine.
As a matter of fact, Duro, just for the record, when I was going to cast that banish, so one of the components is something that they are uncomfortable with or don't like, it was going to be just me.
Oh my god.
So, Nigel says, well, I believe we'd have to start this thing by, once the cage of the unicorn is disturbed, the battle will begin. I think that Lulu could carry me up aloft once again, and then travel back down for Lulu to get out of harm's way. I think that would be best. I could be left 100 feet in the air with the unicorn having shaken its cage. And I still know Featherfall, so I could rejoin the battle momentarily.
Nigel, or I guess Nigel's character, did you tell everybody that the unicorn wasn't really trusting of us? Were you?
No, Nigel would have. That's not the impression that Nigel got. Nigel knows that the unicorn doesn't trust Nigel, but he didn't feel the need to share that with anyone
Okay.
in the party. What does everyone think of at least the start of that plan?
I want to find this Jin.
Ruin is ambivalent about your plan. He will participate because he is part of this group, but that's all you're getting from him.
Takari gives him a little pat, but she's eager.
So we're killing it, yes?
The Jinn?
Yes.
I would hope so.
Well, let's get on with it then.
Nigel nods and hops on the back of Lulu. Again, if Lulu will allow Nigel to do such a thing.
Before we head forward, Belgara is going to cast a spell. From her pocket, she is going to pull out the vial that Takari had procured for her in the Emporium with the little tentacle in it and the eyeball that she took from one of the beasts at the lake. And she's going to start speaking to herself, and as she does so, she calls forth a spirit. And it slowly begins to manifest in front of her. See if I can pull him onto here so you guys can see. There he is.
I love him. What's his name? Tell me his name.
Nice.
His name is Porkchop.
Oh my god.
He's
Outstanding.
he's a little beholderkin, obviously, to any of you that know what that is. To those of you that don't know what it is, he's just a little meatball covered in eyeballs. And she gives him a little tickle under his chin and whispers to him, and he just begins to follow her around.
I love him so much. Outstanding.
Nigel raises an eyebrow and says, Polgar, I didn't know you were so resourceful.
There you go,
He's a
guys.
little
So you
guy.
can get a little picture of Porkchop.
And for the record, if he looks like a meatball, I would have named him Mario.
It's all a cheeky nod to a movie.
Aragorn looks at the whole thing and he just has like this expression. It looks like he's saying, sure.
It's the little, like, eyeball monster from, why did my brain just go blank? Big Trouble in Little China.
That's what somebody in my chat just said.
Yeah, and Porkchop is the name of Kurt Russell's, his like, 18-wheeler.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Holy
it's the
shit, I
Porkchop
didn't-
Express. So,
What an obscure fact. I love it.
right?
That's
Deep
you just
diving on my nerd
you-
film shit.
You literally just unlocked a memory I forgot existed.
Oh,
Outstanding.
Porkchop. Yeah, you can tell, like, he's disgusting, by the way, guys. He's kind of like,
Feel sweaty?
he's a little sweaty, he's fleshy and weird, but you can tell that Belgara is quite possibly more infatuated with him than even Lulu. Like, she's over the moon with Porkchop.
Can Porkchop and Reginald be buds?
Yeah, as long as Porkchop doesn't get any eyes pinched off.
No! Reginald is benign.
Belgar, you're making me want to do another Kurt Russell binge.
Yeah, it's good stuff. You should. Fucking love Kurt Russell. He's great.
Well, I guess I'm ready to start this plan if everyone else is.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should get into battle formation.
Okay, 1 second, please.
Please hold.
Your call
Battle
to
map is loading.
AVERNUS is being directed. Please hold.
Okay, tell me what. So RP it, and then I'll bring out the battle map. So what are you doing exactly?
Argyl's kind of just like gonna be Nigel's wingman in this situation because he seems to have taken kind of like the initiative of the situation, talking to the unicorn.
Sorry, in real life I was pouring wine. And
Outstanding.
Wow, did you have your pinky out while you were doing it?
Fancy guy.
Fancy
yes,
guy.
of course.
Fuck yeah.
Actually, yes. Yeah, Aragoth, I'll be flying. I'll be in the sky. Do you literally want to be my wingman?
I mean, I can't fly or anything, but
You could hop on Lulu's back, and I could be
I don't
flying
think
in the
Lulu can
trunk.
carry me though. Lulu's medium sized, right?
Yeah, she's a big dog.
A
Lulu
big
is large,
dog.
actually.
Whoa.
Actually, no, she's medium. Just kidding.
Okay.
Okay, so only I can ride Lulu, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it would be better for you to remain on the ground too, so we don't both risk falling to our deaths.
Yeah.
This could be the end of me.
I got my bow ready.
Yeah, Takari's knocking an arrow.
Belgara's just gonna be following from behind.
The tricky part is we don't know where this Jinn will emerge. I think it's best if everyone just hid, and so it doesn't know that we're here. We could get at least an unseen attacker kind of advantage, depending on where the thing emerges.
Would my unicorn spirit be helpful in that situation, Duro?
Explain to me what it does again.
Unicorn spirit, lends protection, gain advantage evolve ability checks made to detect creatures in the spirit's aura. So maybe not.
No, I don't think it penetrates the ground, is a thing.
No, it's within the aura, so no, it's not. Sometimes I need to read it out loud.
Nigel, can you and Lulu fly up a little bit and maybe scan the immediate area, see if there's anything of note that could be an entrance or a pit?
Lulu, what do you think?
I don't know. I'm just an elephant.
Lulu, don't sell yourself short like that. Okay, let's fly.
In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and close my eyes and use detect portal.
Okay. You do not detect any portals around, actually.
Okay.
All right, Nigel. Oh, okay. So let's see. Do you guys enter within the ring?
Oh, you mean Lulu and I? No, we won't be entering the ring.
Oh, I mean the rest of you. You obviously would enter the ring of like inside the zapper. You have to be inside the zapper to actually get to the
definitely.
cage.
Yeah.
But
Ruin is definitely not at this point. He probably will get zapped.
Takari's willing to risk it for the biscuit, and she'll step within the ring.
Okay,
Well-
Takari, you enter just fine.
Outstanding.
Ruin, not to metagame or anything, but he did type Demon Zapper on the map.
Have you seen me lately?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so Nigel, you fly up. What do you do now?
I'm looking for disturbances in the sand.
No disturbances at the moment.
And he's going to look at his teammates to see if they're getting in position, like hiding, or wherever they want to be.
Yeah, is there anywhere that Takari can like be stealthy near?
You could hide under the bodies, pretend you're dead.
That's gross.
This is actually a wide open field at the
Oh,
moment.
So the dead
No.
bodies are probably the best bet.
Yeah, you. Let's see. I don't have any dead bodies on the ground in this battle map, but let's see. I will draw some circles
I
for
burrow
places
into the
where you
sand
can hide.
like a lizard.
Like a dune situation, Arrow. Because that's pretty cool. It's pretty metal.
Okay, so what are you doing to activate this, Nigel? It's up to you.
Okay. Well, I was thinking I could ride around the sky like a Valkyrie aloft on Lulu, but I just don't want to put Lulu in harm's way. So, he'll ask Lulu to carry him up to the chain where it's connecting the cage, right?
Okay.
And then Lulu will leave. Nigel will balance on top of this chain, allow Lulu to fly away. And once like Lulu's gone and hidden, and the team looks like they're ready to go, Nigel's going to shake the cage, swaying it back and forth, grabbing the bar and just pushing it back and forth to sway it.
Okay, you begin to swing on the chain. As you begin to, the others on the ground, the rocky ground that supports it the ground begins to rumble beneath you. From the ground emerges like water a woman with dark skin like smooth stones. She has broad shoulders, a blocky facial structure, and is wearing a flowing salmon-colored dress. In her one hand is a mace large enough it could take two just to lift. You will stop immediately. I am the guardian of this tower. A curse I must bear.
Can we uncurse you?
Well, that turned around quickly, didn't it?
Ariel's trying to diffuse the situation as quickly as possible.
Why would you help me?
Because you are holding the only good thing that we've managed to come across in this hellscape, and I kind of want to not risk destroying it.
That is true. Zariel and I made an agreement long ago. She would help me with the rival Dao, and in return I would watch over this tower.
Why do you need a unicorn for the for your zapper? kind of like the idea of getting rid of demons and devils that fly by, but the poor unicorn is trapped. I don't think it's fair.
This is not my tower. It is Ariel's. I curse her for this.
Cursor.
She makes me stand here.
Ariel is going to turn to Belgara and do the forehead tap.
Agara creates the link and says yes.
Maybe we can have an ally. I'm not going to do the talking for that, though.
Are jinns technically demons?
No, this one is a Dao, the Earth version.
Okay.
They are elementals.
Ah. A deal with her.
It's better than a deal with a devil.
Yes, but if she's under Zariel's control, I highly doubt there's much we could do about this. Belgara steps forward and looks up to the Dao and says, are you under contract of Zariel?
Yes, but I know a way to break its bond.
And how would that be?
Some time ago, I met a hag by the name of Red Ruth. She told me of a man with the blood of a god. If I was to drink his blood, I would be set free from this curse.
Only a drink, or would you have to kill him?
A drink.
And who is this man? What is his name?
He goes by the name of Uldrak.
Uldrak. Belgara searches her mind. Have we met anyone named Uldrak, Duro?
There was a peculiar devil by the name of Uldrak that you met earlier.
The double-minded one.
That's him? That's the Uldrak?
Circumstantial evidence points to yes.
I see. Well, that might be an interesting task in and of itself. And we bring you the blood of this man to drink. And you are released, then what?
I leave. Free to wander as I wish.
And you will release the unicorn.
Once the curse is lifted, I do not care what happens to the unicorn.
Yes, but you'll release it.
Hey, we're getting somewhere. Don't push too hard.
Yes, yes. I will break the cage which holds the unicorn.
Very well, then. We will acquire you your blood. Do you have to drink it fresh, or can we just bring you some of the man's blood?
He might be into it.
The blood will do. I don't know if its age will matter.
Very well, then. I guess we're going back to where we started today.
All right. Do you want to go back there or like do a big loop? Let me pull up the map for you.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
So you're here. You're going here.
Little Druxgrave is pretty far away. Might be worth it. How long would it take to get there? Back to Old Druxgrave?
3 days.
Oh, it's 3 days already.
And you are 3 days from the obelisk. Well, on the 3rd day you'll get there.
We go get the blood now. Perhaps the unicorn can help us on future quests.
I mean, I'm willing to do it. I don't know if the entire party is. But yeah,
How
I'm
much
willing,
time
I'm willing
do
to
we-
spend the time now to see a time later.
Well, how much time do we have to like be putzing around in Avernus? I mean, more time we waste down here, like the more, or the closer they get to bringing Baldur's Gate to ruin or whatever. Not to, you know what I mean.
Ruin actually chuckled a little bit at that.
I think my vote's to deal with this gin the old-fashioned way.
Agreed.
You want to kill the djinn?
We try. Could be fun.
But why?
Well, Nigel, you're not there right now, by the way. You're up on the chains.
I'm not. Yeah. You're right. I'll stop.
Sorry, I just wanted to point it out. I'm not
Thank you.
saying that you're not allowed to RP, but I'm just saying at the current moment you're not next to everyone.
Correct.
Well, Bagara's gonna turn and look to the people that are on the ground around her and say, I think we should be making our way back to Uldrek, unless we believe this is going to waste too much of our time. So, I'm not sure time in Avernus moves the same as the rest of the planes. I don't know. I don't know what day it is anymore.
Takari sort of lets out a sigh and says, well, we can move back to Uldrix if it's for the better of everything else.
Not only will it be helping this unicorn, but we have a source of holy magic that we can use in hell. I don't think we'll come across that opportunity again.
Agreed.
Belgara severs the link with Aragoth and recreates the link with her mind to Nigel's and speaks to him and says, we have to go back to Uldrek. We must go get blood for the djinn to release her from Zariel's curse.
Okay, so it's at this point that Nigel says, questions, that's 3 days away. Do we have this kind of time?
Don't know anymore. Do you have a better idea?
I thought the plan to heroically save this unicorn was a pretty good plan. But you're leading us, so I'll do what you say.
Well, if the djinn is willing to comply with our wishes, then I see no reason to bring it harm. Doesn't seem intrinsically bad. Seems as though it's another one of Zariel's mistakes.
I don't know if we can trust a djinn, and I believe we can trust the... maybe I should talk to this unicorn one last time.
Yes, do that.
And Nigel will run this plan by the unicorn, Jiro, saying that it's requested that we bring it the blood of a devil that we met earlier. Can we trust this djinn?
I cannot say, but I understand if you have other engagements. I have been here for longer than I can count.
Oh, that was helpful. Okay. And then Nigel will stop talking to the unicorn and says, well, the unicorn doesn't know, so let's head to Uldrich's grave. I need Lulu to come and get me, though. I'm rather stuck up
Okay.
here.
Lulu will come up and get you once again.
Maybe we can trade back his soul coin for his blood.
Never! Give us your blood, Uldrich. Wouldn't it be a pretty awesome twist if Uldrich was like super powerful, like more powerful than the Jinn? Like we were
Could be.
trying to think of
Well,
I mean, blood of a god. It's not,
Yeah.
it's not impossible.
We're doing our rolls, Duro.
yeah, please.
Duro, can I pickpocket blood?
No.
Damn.
You might be able to cast sleep on him though.
Ooh.
Can always try and charm him into just giving it to us.
That too.
Tell him we're doing a blood drive and we need his donation.
Yeah, it's for Red Cross.
I could always cut him open and take it.
Yeah, that'll be
Jesus
the
Christ, Ruin.
that'll be like the last resort. Probably the most effective, but the last.
Just poke him. Does anybody need a helpful roll? Duro.
No. Looks like Ruin has found the right way. Nigel, you're good. Bagar, you got everyone fed, and Ergoth, you do not see anything out of the ordinary. All right, one more time. Well, give me 2 rolls, please. I'm gonna run out of room with all these arrows.
Might need another set of eyes on that second roll.
Yeah. I'll wait for
Now
everybody
you
else to
are
finish their rolls.
vampires.
Hey,
Yeah, everyone else,
Frugo!
you're
Thank you
good.
for the subscription!
Go ahead. Dakari, do the
Holy
perception,
crap,
please.
18 months, guys. That's
Oh,
crazy.
Okay.
baby. Very perceptive.
No adverse effects or monsters that arrive. I am rolling each time to see if there's something, and fortunately, no.
As we're
wasted
walking,
20.
I kind of want to talk, I guess, about Bagara. So what did she mention? The Jinn about Red Ruth? She has the way to break the contract, but we need this blood, right?
Yes, if the Tao drinks the blood of Uldrak, then the curse is broken and she is free. At which point she'll also free the unicorn. Then we don't have to take a life. Save a life.
We're here. So how are we gonna go about convincing Uldrak to borrow some of his blood?
Well, Belgara can try and charm him. Worst case scenario, I try and convey a convincing message in Infernal.
All right, let's do it like this. Fagaro tries to charm. Nigel tries to sleep. I try to intimidate, and then you try to poke, and Ruin smashes.
Okay.
One way or another, we're getting this blood.
Blood for the blood god.
Blood for the blood god.
Ooh woo.
Sell straight tip $6.66. I love the
Alright.
outfit. I meow feel blessed
Nope.
rather than cursed
Okay.
today, glitch.
So you arrive at Uldrak's.
Thank you, Cellstrate. Thank you so
Grave.
much.
And you head up the hill where you find Uldrak once again beating on some metal with his hammer.
He's a humanoid, right?
No, he is a devil.
Oh, so I can't charm him.
He is a winged devil, one of the weakest of the lot.
What if we just ask really nicely?
Yeah, I don't see why not. It's worth a shot.
Excuse me, Uldrak.
Uldrak turns around. They returned, Uldrak. Don't ruin the sale this time. Oh, you returned. Have you changed your mind about the box?
Yeah, maybe I'm thinking if we can make a deal for something. It's gonna be a strange deal, but can we ask you for something so that we can buy something from you?
They're being suspicious, Uldrak. Don't fall for it.
I promise you we're not trying to trick you. We're going to be very upfront about it. And then Aragoth turns to Belgara and says, all right, that's all the talking I'm willing to do before I mess up.
Belgara steps forward and says, to put it very plainly, my darling, we need some of your blood.
Uldrak, they want some of our blood. Tell them to go away. Go away.
We don't want to hurt you. We just need a little bit. That's all.
We'll buy something, or maybe even just pay you for it.
Uldrak tells me to tell you to go away, so you will go away.
Nigel.
Nigel looks to Belgara. Okay. And Nigel turns to Uldrak and says, Uldrak, Uldrak, I'm dreadfully sorry. We didn't want to alarm you, but there's an miasma in the air, and it's been infecting blood. We need a sample of your blood in order to test it to see if you've been infected with this deadly miasma. Please, Uldrak, for the sake of your life, would you give us a sample of your blood, or allow us to draw a sample?
Belgara nods and says, oh yes, it's very dangerous, Uldrak. We would hate to see you hurt. Who would be able to come and buy anything from you then?
Roll me a deception, please.
Hee-hoo.
You don't need a roll from me, do you?
I think you would have been giving me advantage on that. But
Yes.
Oh, thank you,
No,
Frigo.
no. I know what you're doing.
Uldrak, what are we doing? We're trying to save your life. And like Nigel kind of like looks over to Ruin. Says, "Can you believe this guy?"
Ruin shakes his head and takes a step forward.
Duro, you're forcing us to kill the character that we fell in love with.
You're a real monster.
I mean, you guys could grapple him
Yeah,
still
well, Nigel,
and tie him up.
Sorry, Aragoth. Aragoth is in Thieves' Cant to Nigel. Hopefully the devil can't understand it, and he just says, "Can you put him to sleep?"
All right. Nigel sighs and says, "Uldrak, I'm sorry. This is for your own good." And he'll cast sleep. Let's see here. I just need to see how many d6 I roll.
One.
All right,
That
it's
was
a-
D6.
It's a 5d8. I could roll a 2d8, but I think 5d8 will do it. Unless he's secretly a god.
I think he
We're
might
gonna
be.
find out.
Jesus.
Whew!
Wow.
Okay. Wow.
Well, let's see.
That's rough. That's not good for
I
5d8.
really suck at these multiple dice roll.
Yeah, you're not doing so hot there, bud.
You cast a spell on Uldrak. And he runs away in fear behind some of his equipment.
Aww.
Ruin would like to follow him over.
Uldrak hisses.
Ruin would like to pin him against the ground or a wall with his trident.
Like
Okay.
stabbing him?
Roll,
Yeah, maybe.
roll a grapple for that.
What do I roll for that?
A athletics.
Is there any way I can kind of like help him while he does that? Do a like a grapple as well? It might end up being like initiative though. I don't know.
All right, you're able to pin him against the helmet structure.
As soon as I have him pinned, I'll tell him, if you move or struggle, I will kill you. And then Ruin will turn to Bulgara and says, collect your blood.
I hand Belgara a dart. A regular old dart.
Like a cigarette?
Going up for a darky.
Belgara kind of like shoos that away and asks if anyone has a container.
Takari's water skin. Takari will give you her. She'll chug her water out of her water skin and hand it over to you.
You don't need to do that.
I have the
I've
wine
got,
bottle.
Retcon.
Wine bottle.
there's a wine bottle, you said?
Yeah, I have the wine bottle like from the empty wine bottle last time the ghost drank the rest of it, remember? Or was it wine skin?
You kept the bottle?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Waste not, want not.
So So I don't know. I think it was a bottle, right? Where we found the wine in the estate was bottled wine, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hand Belgar the bottle.
Thank you. How are
You were
you?
just waiting to recycle it.
How are you pinning him, Ruin? What does it look like?
I'm assuming I've got like the main tine of the trident and both, like the main tine like maybe under an arm and the tiny tine to one side like in the middle of his chest and the other tine kind of around the outside of that arm, just kind of pinning him that way.
Okay. She's going to make a cut with her dagger on one of his arms and then pull it and kind of like hold it over the wine bottle. And as she's doing this, she feels actually quite bad about it. She doesn't like doing it in this way, and she looks to Aldrak and she says, I am sorry, darling. We did try to make this easier on you.
Wait,
This
Aldrak!
feels
Aldrak! Tell them who we are. Aldrak says, wait, you have a misunderstanding. I am not who you think I am.
Oh, do go on.
Well, not in this form. I am, or was, an Empyrean, born of a god. When I came here to fight Tiamat herself and lost, she cursed me. I am not who I once was. She turned me into what I am now.
But is this blood that we're drawing still the blood of a god here? And as he says that, he's gonna do a little cure wounds on him after we draw the blood.
No, this is demon's blood. Or devil's blood.
Could still be useful.
Do you know how we would acquire the blood of Aldrak?
To acquire my blood, Tiamat's blood must be spilled.
Okay, this got way too deep for us.
What just simple tasks? Just simple tasks.
Never.
But in my fight with Tiamat, I managed to do just that. Her servant, by the name of Archon the Cruel, he collected this blood and placed it in a reliquary.
Where would we find this?
From stories and rumors I've heard, he carries it around his neck.
Is this person good? Will he side with us to try and free this unicorn that's in the middle of hell?
Archon the Cruel is Tiamat's chosen champion.
Yeah, he's not gonna help us.
I doubt he would even consider helping the likes of you.
Aragoth is gonna hand Belgara the cork. Still could be useful.
She corks the bottle and hands it to Aragoth and says, if you think so, then keep hold of it.
Sure.
Ruin lets him up.
Belgara steps back and says, Aldrak, I'm sorry for our misstep. Perhaps if we come across Archon in our journeys and we fight him and somehow manage to win, though it seems a very tall task indeed. I assume any champion of Tiamat is a dangerous foe indeed.
Fighting him may not be necessary. On the pommel of my sword, the gem, it is in fact the orb of dragonkind. A powerful relic I'm sure Tiamat would very much wish to have. If you were to take it to Archon the Cruel, he may trade the blood for this orb.
We'll keep that in mind, but for now I feel like we should just destroy this Jinn for sending us on a fool's errand.
Perhaps the Jinn did not know.
Maybe.
They did say that they'd been there for a very long time.
Yep. But they got rumors from Red Ruth about it, so.
Oh, see, the Red Ruth thing, that's why. Because I remember her mentioning that, but I was too busy
Thanks, wondering.
spacing out.
Well, regardless, it sounds like this is the only way to save the unicorn now,
Yeah.
is to dispatch the Jinn.
Well, definitely stepping closer to that option. But I guess we will take this pommel if we come across the this one dude he's talking about.
Is this something that we would have to climb for up to the sword?
You can climb or you can fly up, yeah.
Okay. I think it's a useful item to have.
It's okay, wondering.
100%.
Did he say where Archon is? Or he didn't know?
There is a place called Archon's Tower far to the north, across the Styx. I am certain you will find him there.
I think we've already spent too many days of this situation, so if we go back to the Jinn first, and then I'm not against fighting her to free the unicorn at this point.
That's where I cast my vote as well.
Takari would like to try and get this orb of dragonkind first if we're already here.
Yeah.
And then that way we don't have to double back in case we need it again.
Yeah, we're not.
Let's
leaving without it.
Okay.
let's do that first. Yeah.
Belgara says to Uldrak, "What if you came with us, Uldrak? Are you bound here?"
I am not bound, but it is home.
We're currently traveling north in search of an obelisk. We have a quest there. I imagine your tower is not far beyond, if it is to the far north. If you were to travel with us, we could make the trade with Archon and turn you then and there. Otherwise, I can't say when we'll be south again. At least not this far south.
Arkin, tell them we'll go with them.
Oh,
We'll
hell
go
yeah.
with you.
Nice.
Wonderful.
Worth it.
Oh, sorry, not Arkin. Uldrek. Okay, so Takari, you want to go get that orb, right?
I do.
Okay.
We're gonna need it for the trade, right?
Yes, if
Yeah.
that is what you plan to do.
For sure.
Okay.
I would like to wiggle on up there.
Roll climbing.
I don't know what. Acrobatics?
Sorry. What is that called? I should know. I've been playing for so long.
It's acrobatics, yeah.
No, not acrobatics. It is athletics.
Roll to
Oh
shimmy.
my god,
Okay.
here we go. Ah!
Okay, you climb up and you pluck the orb out of the sword.
Yeehaw!
Okay. Do you want? Well, you have it now. You could use it. It is a magic item.
What's it do?
It is a long list of things. We're pretty much
Okay.
done for now, but I can read it for you.
You can send it to me and I can read it on my own if that's easier
Okay.
for you.
I will need to.
You don't have to do it right this very second.
Yeah, because it is a legendary item, and it comes with some beneficial and detrimental properties associated with it. If you were to tune into it.
Baby.
But I'll just give you a quick overview of what it does. You get a bunch of spells that you can cast. You can call upon evil dragons to come to you. And yeah, that's about it. You can call
Outstanding.
dragons to come to you to mess things up or
To my aid, if so possible.
that's to be decided.
Okay.
Belgara looks at Takari and is just like, don't get attached to this thing.
Also,
Sorry.
for summoning dragons, they might turn on us. So that's
Sakari just kind of like wide eyes and like beams and like looks at everybody as she's holding this orb and she just slowly puts it into her pack.
We are not getting attached to the orb, Takari.
Sure.
We've made promises, Takari. Think of all the
Glory.
allies, Takari.
Yep.
All glory to the orb.
I ponder the orb.
Nigel's eyes sparkle at the orb as you
And
put
also-
it away in your sack.
In all seriousness, Takari understands this. And she gives a few nods and says, this is more power than I need. And she looks over at Uldrek and is very sympathetic to his cause and says, I would prefer to help rather than be a detriment.
Belgara nods her head and says, I fear our quests and our journey have become more complicated.
Such
Yeah,
is
we're
the way
in
of
hell. That's
life.
just how it's gonna be. Yeah.
Say lobby.
I think for Ergol's life, for him, is just making things simpler.
Okay, so we have quite a quest to go on, side quest.
A few!
Takari, did you want to attune to it or not? You can whisper me if you want to.
Might as well.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that for now.
I mean, we might as well
okay.
get use out of it before
Yeah.
we take it to trade
All
with
right.
someone. Because someone else can still attune to it afterwards, right, Duro? It's not like a one-time attunement thing.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
Okay.
Hopefully using
I will.
his-
I will consider you attuned to it.
Sweet.
Let's all attune to it at the same time.
Perhaps let's not summon the potentially evil party killing dragons, because I would rather not fight a dragon.
Takari will not.
I don't trust Duro on it yet.
Yeah, Duro said we could summon dragons, but he didn't say whether they'd be friendly.
Yeah, the information was very ambiguous.
Would they be friendly to Takari?
God damn it. Will they not eat me?
I will talk to you, Takari, about what it entails.
Sus.
Takari's starting to sound like Nigel.
Oh, there you are.
No.
Yankee boy, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Little baby.
All right, we are stopping there for tonight. It is definitely not what I had planned, but nothing goes as planned, of course.
Not around here, bud.
Hella fun though.
Big fun.
Good job,
We love
everyone.
Tell me we love them.
And yeah, see you guys next week.
Bye, guys. Thanks, Duro. Thank you, everybody.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
You guys.